Alright, we are live. We get the link sent out. Turn this down. Let me turn you down a bit. Let me turn that down. Let me send out a link so everybody knows that we live. Look at this. Why don't you shut up? Alright, we 2 minutes and counting. 2 minutes and counting, and I'm ready for this. Let's see what NetherRealm has for us. I'm gonna just kick back and count down. So we got 2 minutes. This is supposed to be a gameplay reveal, I think. Some sort of reveal discussion with NetherRealm Studios. Ed Boon and Tyler Lansdowne are gonna be here to talk about Mortal Kombat 1. And I'm going to be here to like shit on it or praise it. I don't know. Let's see. What's up, Brown Boy? Let's get it, dog. Let's get it. Let me get this volume up. Let me get this volumated. All right, look at that. All right, who's ready? Who in the chat is ready? There's one of you here. Are you ready, Brown Boy? We got 1 minute to go. Who's excited? Who's hyped? I don't have much else to say. I already posted my opinions thus far. There's a lot to discuss. If you're not, you should follow and like and subscribe and share this out because I'm always gonna get demonetized. That's what happens when you do M-rated games, right? What's up, Julop? Welcome to the show. But so it's like I don't have anything else to add to the discussion right now because I already posted my opinions on the trailer posted yesterday. There were some leaks. I have discussed a little bit of that in the Discord. Link should be somewhere, I don't know, eventually, right? But I did post in the Discord some leaks that I felt were a little bit legitimate. We'll see if anything gets revealed here. Okay, we'll see what gets revealed here. It's been a while since I streamed. Yeah, I know, man. It's been a long time. Like yesterday. Yesterday I streamed. Yeah, you could watch it. No, there's proof. It's online. The internet's forever. They're gonna deepfake this shit, dude. Everybody's like, when are they gonna make a SoCal Honey Badger OnlyFans? And I was like, I don't need to. Eventually someone will just deepfake me on some like BBC. Right? I'll just be getting slapped in the face with a big floppy Black Johnson. And it'll be deep faked, and it'll be fine. I won't make any money off it. Oh, we're gonna start with the trailer again.
It is time.
Give it to me. Just already do.
Time to wake up. To a new reality. To a blank canvas that I have painted in with warmth and peace. In my new era,
Fuck, this game looks so good.
Choice is yours. Whether to live
and
in
Kung Lao got the
serenity
ponytail again, just like a little baby
or
ponytail.
bloody strife. To dwell
Alright guys,
in
smash or
joyous
pass,
prosperity
Katana. Smash. I'd hit that.
or bitter rivalry.
I'd hit Melina too. I'm hoping we get some sick fucking reveals, man.
Face each other.
I'm hoping we see gameplay today, man. I want to see the
As
fucking
sworn
cameos,
enemies.
dog. I want to see the cameos.
Or united as brothers. But a storm is brewing. And soon you will discover.
It's great to be streaming again, man.
Even
It's great to be streaming again. What's up, Sid? What's crackling? Alright, we'll put this back up. Here comes the good part. Slay these bitches.
There is always something worth fighting for.
Ooh. Motherfucker! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that. Just eating people. Eating bitches. Oh, sorry, dog. That's a forward 4. That looked like a forward 4 to
You
me.
have chosen to defy.
Forward 4s are confirmed, guys.
Then you have
Forward 4
chosen
confirmed.
war
Overhead with
a
the hard
god.
knockdown. So people are saying this is going to be a fatality. People are saying that's going to be Liu Kang's fatality. If it is, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that being a fatality. You guys don't think that they'll show us gameplay? I think they will, dude. I think they will. I hope they talk about the collector's edition. Will you give a better key or not? I really don't want to buy something
All right,
twice.
welcome
everyone,
everyone
hold on, shut up.
To this short stream. You just saw the trailer again, and I am here with Mr. Ed Boon to discuss Mortal Kombat 1.
Edward Boonford.
Great to see everyone. I can't tell you how much we've been chomping at the bit to tell you about this game. We've been holding on to so much information that this is really kind of the beginning of a very dense campaign where we will be giving you all the information you want to know about Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
And I guess we're just kicking things off right here.
And we just saw the trailer. What is your favorite part of the trailer? First time I saw it, goosebumps. What really got you?
Cleavage.
My favorite part of the trailer is the
Definitely
fact that
cleavage.
it's kind of like a different format than before. Normally, we're really telling, the intense fight ending with a fatality, and this one is a lot more story focused. It's giving you an idea of all the characters in their new relationships, their new reality. You see a lot of origin stuff of how characters became to be. That's going to be a really cool part of our story. So that the trailer is really kind of establishing that. But at the very end, the end of the day, this is a Mortal Kombat game, and so we really wanted it to end with a bang, and that is the reason why the ending is as kind of brutal as it is. There's fatalities, of course, because it is Mortal Kombat, but I love this new kind of story presentation that we're giving.
Yeah, really, it starts serene and then it goes crazy at the end.
Does,
a really cool thing.
I really agree. I do like that there's a lot more story shit.
A good question then. Why
Gives
did
me
you
a lot
decide
to
to go with
talk
Mortal
about.
Kombat 1?
Oh yeah, here we
Mortal
go.
Kombat 1, like I said, this is really at the beginning of a universe in a sense. And it is not a continuation of the Mortal Kombat 11 story. So Luke, again, the characters have completely different roles in this new timeline. And we really wanted to kind of punctuate that and really, really emphasize that with our title. So this is Mortal Kombat 1. It is a brand new beginning. You're going to be seeing, like I said, these characters reintroduced in their new roles, new relationships with each other. And that's the main character.
Yeah, Scorpion's in the Lin Kuei.
And so
I don't know if any of
Liu
you
Kang
caught
being
that.
a big part of this game, obviously.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the cover.
Yeah.
It's not
Scorpion and
Scorpion!
Sub-Zero have always been, the poster child of Mortal Kombat. They're the most
It's not
recognizable
Scorpion.
characters. But because this is Liu Kang's universe, we really wanted to mix things up. The color scheme in our key art is different. Liu Kang, this is the first time we've really kind of featured him up in front. And so again, this is all about a whole new Mortal Kombat, and I do think that Liu Kang is a great face to put up front.
Yeah, he's the main character. Nobody's mad about Liu Kang being on the cover, man.
Brand new
I love it.
It's not just a
Liu Kang isn't even my character,
Right.
but like
Let's switch
he's the
gears
main
a little
character. Man.
Kind of go to our fans and our very, very talented fans. Can you talk a little about the collective?
Yeah, the collective is coming back. That's always been, for me, one of my favorite parts about our campaigns is just seeing the unbelievably creative approaches that artists from all over the world, all different kinds of art,
Right.
have, their expression of the Mortal Kombat characters.
Those are actually kinda dope.
It's so inspiring for everybody in our studio.
Damn, that's tight.
From cakes,
I would rock that
paintings,
in my living
to,
room.
anime. It's so many.
Dude,
different
I would
styles.
rock
To
that
me,
Kung
that's,
Lao.
again,
That
one of my
shit
favorite
was
parts
dope.
of kind of our campaigns.
And over the years, we've opened, when it first started, it was a lot of just art.
Yeah.
But now we've moved on to, like you're talking, baking, shoes,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It's
So
super cool. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
Big question we get all the time. Will there be a collector's edition?
Oh,
Yes,
here we
there will be
go.
a collector's edition. That's another fun part of it, and it's by Corse, which is the company that made the Mortal Kombat X Scorpion corpse, and so we're excited about that because they have such a distinct style. And their version of Liu Kang with dragons is going to be cool. There's going to be a video that's following this. Right?
At the end of the show, we're going to show a video of the behind-the-scenes creation of that special edition, or collector's edition, pardon.
Really special.
Yeah, I might have to get that.
This was just going to be a short stream to start.
I might.
Just want to let people know. I mean, it's coming up. The game is it's this year.
Yeah.
So, like Ed said, it'll be
3
a
months,
dense,
4 months,
a lot of information coming at you.
Exactly.
July,
There's a
August.
lot of stuff
4
that we're going to be
months.
telling you, revealing our new gameplay mechanic, the new game modes, the new look of the game, of course the story, and it's going to be a lot of cool stuff that's coming.
And one way we'll be able to give you a lot of that information, we've been getting tweets about, the Combat Cast will return.
That's right. To me, I've always been a huge fan of the Combat Cast just
That's cool.
because
I like
it
the
really
Combat
gives
Cast.
a little bit more of a connection with our audience. Tower taking questions and just keeping everybody up to speed with what's going on. Always showing peaks of the game and all that. So that's one of my favorite parts of this too.
And put you on the spot here. Can I get you as a guest on one of the shows?
No.
Damn.
I'll be on at some
He's
point.
like, I'm not
If
fighting for that
this
damn
doesn't
belt.
count, then it definitely will. Yeah.
It can, but we'll talk.
Yeah.
Awesome. So super excited. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We talked today earlier, and once the trailers and stuff, the teasers start going out, the excitement just starts building, especially in this building.
Yeah.
And that's exciting for all of us.
Yeah, and again, we've been working on this game, I think, longer than any Mortal Kombat game, and it's going to show. You're going to be excited to see the new stuff that we've got. We can't wait to tell you about.
It's absolutely beautiful. Can't wait. Please stick around, because right up now, we're going to show you the behind the scenes with Corse on the Mortal Kombat 1 Collector's Edition. We will see you soon.
Yep.
Okay, alright. I was like, that can't be it. They didn't do like a whole live stream just for that. Like, hey man, there's a new game. It's coming out. See you later. I was like, what? Okay, they said they'll be right back. They better be right back. Oh, that's gonna be, they're 3D printing it. This does look dope. Bro. Let's see what is chat saying? What's up, Henchman? What's up, Crosby? Bro, seeing Ed Boon geek out about his own property is too good. I love it, dude. It shows that he fucking cares, you know? The fact that Ed Boon nerds out over this shit just as much as we do shows like that Mortal Kombat is in good hands, man. He really does look at this shit like it's his child, and he takes care of it. And I wouldn't trust Mortal Kombat with anybody other than Ed Boon or John Tobias. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, those are the two that I would trust it with. And Ed Boon, man, I love that he nerds out. This looks dope, though. Damn, he's got dragon arms. Look, he's got like elbow fins and scales. Look, that's not are those his tattoos? Okay, those are his tattoos, but why does he have fucking elbows, right? He throwing bones, dog. Liu Kang about to be part of the 8-4, what is it, the 8 points forms? Fucking Liu Kang about to be Muay, man. He about to be Mu Kang with the elbows. 9/14, pre-order now. Okay, come back and talk about this game. All right, nice advertisements. We'll probably buy the pre-order, the thing. We'll do that. That looks good and great. That. Dog, did they for real just dip? Oh, lottie lord. Let me see this shit. Hold up, lottie lord. Dog, where's the chat? Where's the Twitch chat? Dude, what is Twitch chat saying? Damn, Twitch chat is losing their mind. They're like, yo, that can't be it. That's it? That's the end. Wow. That's it. Oh. Bro. Bro, they're not even saying nothing in chat. Oh, hold on, there's a mod. A mod said something. People didn't read what this was, and it shows. They said it was going to be a short discussion. They didn't imply how short it was going to be. But I guess that's it. That's how short it was. I'm going to keep this up, but damn, I think that's it. A 12-minute stream. They're like, hey, just so you know, the game that we announced yesterday, damn! Oh! Whoa! Damn! I have no words, man. I don't even know what to say. I ain't even mad. I'm not even mad. Oh, they fucking got us. Oh, we got it. Damn. Dog. Hold up. Let me get it. Here we go. Oh, man. Just do it. Oh. Yes. Dog. We got it. We got it the most. Damn. We got it the most. I fucking love this shit. NetherRealm, I bow to you. I bow to you because I wasn't even going to stream today, but y'all convinced me, yo, you got to get up and stream for this shit. And so I did. I got up and I streamed for this shit. And this shit wasn't even shit. This wasn't even nothing. That was like, that for real happened. I'm going to put that in the chat. That for real happened. I love this. That for real happened. That was dope, dude. That was dope. I'm not even... Dog, that is the funniest fucking shit, dude. That is the funniest shit. Okay, if you're just tuning in, here's what you missed. Ed Boon and Tyler Lansdowne came out and they were like, Mortal Kombat 1 is coming and it's gonna be dope. It's rebooting everything. There's gonna be a collector's edition. Here, check out this video about how we made the statue. Then they showed a video about the statue. And now you're tuning in. This is where we're at. This has gotta be, yo, dog, yo. This has gotta be the greatest shit, man. What happened to the big info drop they said? People are saying in the Twitch chat. There's no fucking info drop. Let me see what my chat is saying. We got Rickroll. Yeah, we got Rickroll. He's like, not like this. Heat stroke. Dang, man. Dang. Big Boone basically hit a back two slide and ping, right? In 150 ping. Boone was like, overhead low, right? Except he's Ed Boon, so he was like, overhead low, Roman cancel, finishing move. You're like, you can't even Roman cancel in this game. How does that work? And he's like, Roman cancel, fatality. Ed Boon, I invented this shit. Okay. So, I mean, like, there isn't really much else to go off of. It was like, here's the trailer for the game we showed you yesterday. Here's the trailer for a statue that you could buy if you want to spend $100 on the game. And yeah, we out. So, like, the only thing that we could glean that was, like, somewhat new information was that the story is basically the ending of MK11. It's like they said, it rebooted the universe, right? The universe was rebooted, and it's now the Liu Kang universe. Oof, excuse me. And that's the story, like. And so it's like really like the origin of everything. They're saying that they're going back and telling the origin of everybody. Only now Liu Kang is the Elder God or the Thunder God, whatever the God. Liu Kang, it's Liu Kang's universe, right? And this is everybody's origin story. There were a couple of things I noticed in the trailer that were pointed out later. Like for one, Scorpion has a Lin Kuei badge, right? He's not in the Bullet Club. He's not in the Biz Clizzle. It's the Lin Quizzle, right? So he has a Lin Kuei badge. So allegedly Scorpion's in the Lin Kuei. That's going to be pretty interesting. That maybe there's no Shirai Ryu. And yeah, that's all we know. Right? Let's see. Let me see what chat's saying. I'm about to be on everyone's case. No Jackie or Cassie. I do want to see Takeda Kunjin. Fuck Jackie and Cassie. Actually, apparently, I think Cassie's back, but I don't think Jackie is. I don't think Jackie's back, because Jax, right? Okay, all right. Should I get the leak up? Let me get this leak up. All right, MK1, Mortal Kombat 1. Roster leak. Let me see if it comes up on, yeah, there we go. Google, pretty easy. Polygon has one. All right. And I think this one, there's a couple of leaks floating around. Yeah, this one, no, this is just the confirmed shit. I posted it in Discord. And then this one, yeah, we could probably talk about that one. But, let me find, like, the Reddit fucking pages, right? The Reddit page had that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Is this the leak that I was talking about? Okay, this is the leak that came out this morning, right? There's another leak that I posted in Discord that was tweeted out the other day. I don't want you to play your shit. Fuck you. You can eat my balls, right? We're going to play my shit. Where's my shit? Here, give me this shit. Give me this. Here, play that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright? So, anyways. Here, get out of here. Turn that down. Right? I'm gonna turn this down a scooch. Alright, anyways. I had a roster leak posted in the Discord that has all of the all of the characters that sorta may or may not be in this. This is the leak that was posted this morning. So this morning, Amazon in Italy. So Amazon.com, the online retailer in Italy, posted a pre-order for the whole fucking shebang. And in the pre-order posting, it showed, yeah, pre-order the combat pack. And then this is what's in the combat pack. This was then removed, but I believe it's still up on certain other international Amazons. I believe it was removed from Italy, but people are saying it's like on the Portuguese Amazon still. And so here's what they've got on the combat pack, right? Let me turn this down a little bit more, okay? So here's what they got in the combat pack. Is that it's going to come with about 5, or what is it, 6 characters: Quan Chi, Omni-Man, Ermac, Peacemaker, Takeda, and Homelander. And then it's going to have 5 cameos, which they're over here: Tremor, Johnny Cage, Chameleon, Movado, and Pharaoh. And then also that Johnny Cage is going to get a Jean-Claude Van Damme skin if you pre-order the collector's edition or somewhat. Like, so that's the leak, and that was taken down. As a combat pack, I actually don't have a problem with this one. I'm kind of hyped for that. I don't know what they'll do with this. But I see a lot they can do, right? Quan Chi coming back is awesome. Everybody better acknowledge the Quan Father. MK. Ermac coming back is dope. There's, you know, they usually have a ninja as DLC, right? For MK9 it was Rain. For MKX it was Tremor. And I guess you could count the robots. And then for MK11 you had what? Melina and Rain, right? So Ermac being a ninja DLC here kind of makes sense. Takeda coming in, that's kind of weird. I kind of expected Takeda to be base roster. But in the leak that I saw, Jackie wasn't on it. So maybe Takeda's role in the game is going to be lessened. And then as far as the guest characters, I don't like guest characters, but I actually kind of like these ones. Peacemaker is only going to be cool if they get John Cena. Like, fuck John Cena, fucking John Cena, right? Fuck John Cena, commie-ass motherfucker, right? But I do like him as an actor. I like his acting, and he was awesome in Peacemaker. It was an awesome movie. His character and performance was awesome in it. And I want to do fatalities to John Cena. I used to like him as a kid. Now I don't like him as an adult. Now I can do fatalities. I'm down for that. Omni-Man and Homelander are basically Superman. I'm wondering how close they're going to be to, like, Injustice Superman. A lot of people are saying that's a waste because they're the same character, right? And I'm like, no, dude, they're both Superman. Superman has every power, right? So they could do a lot with that. Were Superman and Zod similar in Injustice? Not at all. They were not similar at all in Injustice, right? They were very, very different. So I think that Omni-Man and Homelander, even though they're Superman characters, I think that are Superman-inspired characters, I think that they could do a lot with them because they have every power. So there's nothing holding them back. You know, they can make one a rush down, one a zoner, you know, one a grappler, one a mix-up, one pussies, whatever. They have every power, right? It's not like they... you know, like with Superman and Zod, they gave Zod the gun, and he still had all his Superman powers, but he also had his gun, and that changed him a lot. So, I don't have a problem with those guest characters. Chad is saying The Undertaker for DLC. Dog. I would be down for Undertaker as DLC. That would be dope as fuck. That would be dope. We need to get a hashtag for that, Undertaker for DLC. I would fucks with that. Let's see, I heard about the Amazon Italy shit. Already got it spoiled for me. And I'm not worried about spoiling what's going to be in the DLC. It's not a spoiler. Spoiler alert, there's shit you can buy. You know what I'm saying? Jago says it's going to be hard to deal with. Sell the PS4, get my hands on the PS5, then get MK. Got to grind the streams more. Right? Like... fuck, dude, this is gonna be rough, because, like, none of us have no money. All of us are broke. It's like, damn, I want that collector's edition. I need to find a way to get $100. It's hard to get a job when you don't got legs, right? Let's see, I'm about to start a GoFundMe for the MK1 pre-order. I'm not that desperate. I do have a Patreon, though. Peacemaker perfectly fits for MK. Homelander's another character. All of them, dude. Omni-Man would be sick, dude. Look what they have to do to fucking match a fraction of his power, right? Let's see. Omni-Man, I don't know about him. MK. What are you talking about? Omni-Man's perfect for MK. All the characters of DLC as sometimes the WB Productions, though. These characters don't. Nah, man. None of the DLC. Dude, Freddy is not owned by WB. That was owned by Fox, I believe, which is now owned by Disney. Jason, I believe, is owned by Universal, right? Oh, no, I think Freddy is Warner Brothers. I know Jason, I think, is... I don't know the fucking studios, but I know it's not Warner Brothers, right? The Predator and Alien, those are Disney characters. I know that. They were Fox during MKX, but now they're owned by Disney. And if you want to say, oh, well, that's old shit, like, Spawn is not a WB character. I don't believe that, let's see, they had Rambo, Terminator, Joker. I'm not sure about, Rambo. I don't know if Rambo and Terminator are Warner Brothers characters. I think Terminator was New Line Cinema, so it might have been a Warner Brothers character. So yeah, those might have been Warner Brothers characters, but Spawn was not. Spawn's not, like, yeah, Spawn is, like, his movie was put out by New Line, which would make it kind of a Warner Brothers movie, but Spawn's owned by McFarlane. That's his fucking child. right? So nobody owns that. They had to get the rights for Spawn. And then, yeah, so they've done DLC that wasn't Warner Brothers properties. Peacemaker is a Warner Brothers property, so there's no problems there. Omni-Man and Homelander, I believe, are Image Comics properties. Like, I know Amazon released the shows, but Amazon doesn't own those characters. They may own the interpretation, right? So if it's like the Homelander actor from the show, that could be an Amazon thing, but it may be Homelander from the comic, in which case that's an Image thing. That's owned by the dude, right? I think it's, what is it, Robert Kirkman? Who writes fucking Boys or Invincible? I think Invincible's Robert Kirkman. I don't know, man. I haven't read a comic in like a decade, but I know that those were Image comics, so they're not WB properties. It is possible. It is possible. Let's see. Homelander and Omni-Man have vastly different personalities. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're very different characters. Again, look at Superman and Zod. Those two characters have the exact same powers, and they were very different in Injustice, so I'm not really worried about that. I ain't getting the collector's edition. Series S struggles. Dude, I want the collector's edition, but like, yeah, it's gonna be rough, man. I have a PS5, but it's not mine. Like, I have it, I'm borrowing it from my neighbor. So I can play the game and I can stream the game and make content. I'll pick up the game, but like, I'm gonna buy the game for a console I don't have, which is funny because I have like a whole bunch of PS5 games and I still don't have a PS5. Still just borrowing my neighbor's. Man, I hope it has the traditional 1v1 and not all about cameo characters. I think that, maybe, I don't know, I want to see what it is. I want to see what they do with it. I'm not holding any judgment. If it's like Marvel vs. Capcom 1, I think it's going to be kind of like the Kombat Towers, right? The Towers of Time, right? You'll have like a move that's on cooldown, that's a fucking, a summonable character, right? So you'll have like a smoke, and he'll come in and he'll throw a smoky bomb, and then that's it. It'll be like this. That's what I'm assuming is it's like the summonable characters from the Towers of Time. They're just gonna make that a part of the game and balance around that. That's my hot take. Let's see. They've done Indiana Jones, Conan the Barbarian, and MK, or an Alien for MK as well. I don't think they've done Indiana Jones or Conan the Barbarian, but I do hear rumor that Conan is gonna be a DLC. Let's see, if they let you change the roster, like you can buy the character and replace it for another character like you don't want, like you can make your own roster. No, I'm assuming it's gonna be like Marvel vs. Capcom 1. Now you had your roster and you picked your character and then you picked your tag team partner who's 2-on-2, right? So you'd pick like Spider-Man and Ryu, and then you could pick an assist, and it would have a separate roster of characters that weren't playable, but they came in and had a move. So you could have like Thor or Captain Commando. No, Captain Commando was playable, right? I think it was like, there were a bunch of characters that weren't like Guile, maybe, that wasn't in the game. So they would come in and then do a special move, and it was just like, it was like a summon, right? And so I'm assuming it's going to be like that, in that you'll have your character and then you can have a summon that will be like a cooldown that you can summon, or that you can, use to extend combos or whatever. I think that would be kind of cool. I think that that's going to be their way of getting alternate characters, because a lot of people are losing their shit because everything is kind of confirmed that Johnny Cage is going to be in the game, but there isn't clarity on whether or not he's going to be playable or a cameo character. There's a lot of things saying that he's going to be playable, but he's also listed in this DLC leak here as a cameo, and people are like, oh shit, like, is Johnny Cage going to be playable? Is he going to be a cameo? And I'm like, well, maybe that's how they get the alternate versions, right? So like there'll be Johnny Cage that's playable, and maybe that's like young Johnny Cage, and then the cameo version will be old Johnny Cage, or Revenant Johnny Cage, or the stunt double of Johnny Cage. And then each different cameo version will have a different move. So like Revenant Johnny Cage will give you, the green balls. And then Stunt Double Johnny Cage will give you a shadow kick. And then old Johnny Cage give you a nut punch. And so you would pick which move you would get based on which cameo, and then that opens them up to like adding all kinds of fucking weird shit, right? Because then they can sit there and say, fuck it, dude, we have Alien, right, as a cameo from MKX, right? Alien will just come in and do an overhead with his tail, and then that's it. And then now they don't really have to like pay for the rights for like all of Alien to make him an actual character, and like pay for the voice lines to get Rambo and Arnold back in, right? They can have Rambo come in and just like do his trap and then jump out, and then it's like, oh yeah, Rambo's in the game. And like they didn't have to really pay for anything other than like maybe a licensing fee to use the Rambo picture again, right? Let's see what chat says. I want to see some fucking UMBC shit where Baraka comes in, chop, blade spark, blade charge, throw a combo stream, that shit's on cooldown and clear, block stun. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I want to see the return of big ass combos. Who knows what they're gonna do, man? Like, they could, a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's gonna be like MK11. And no, dude, I don't think it is, right? Think about what happened in the past, right? From MK9 to MKX, wildly different. Everybody thought MKX was just gonna be like a refinement of MK9, and it was nothing like that at all. It was like MK9 on crack steroids in the even more hardcore direction, right? They just said we're doubling down on hardcore. Bigger combos, harder combos, tight links, fucking run cancels, the run mechanic, like all this shit to make the game more deeper and complicated. And then when MK11 came out, they went in the opposite direction. They said, okay, we're gonna uncomplicate everything. We're gonna dial everything back. And so, who knows what they're gonna do with this Mortal Kombat 1. They could go back to like MK9, where it's like a mixture of neutral and, well, MK9 was pretty much a zone fest unless you picked one of the three like rushdown characters. Most of that meta was just zoning. It's like you had what, Sonya and Cabal. Sonya and Cabal, they were like the rushdown characters, and everything else was pretty much zoning. And then MKX just deleted zoning unless you were like Shinnok or Kenshi. I think we're like the only zoners, and then everything else was just rushdown Unga Bunga. And then MK11 was more kind of middle neutral based, sort of. It tried to be neutral based. It ended up being like a real extreme of the two. Like the meta was like Jackie, Cabal, which were like in your face stupid rushdown, and then Cetrion, who was just like obnoxious like pressure, right? Like she just got in your face and spammed tornadoes. Like it wasn't really zoning. But she did have a lot of zoning. Yeah, Liu Kang, who had a lot of, and Johnny Cage were a lot of zoning. So it's like every character was just really like the meta for MK11 had every playstyle represented, right? But it was like extreme, like, you know, like Jackie couldn't do nothing but rushdown, and she was the best rushdown, you know. So who knows what they're going to do gameplay-wise with this. The fact that they have assists tends to make me believe that it's leaning more towards being a more aggressive game. Just because if assists work how they have in any game ever in the history of like fighting games, then assists are going to really help you keep the pressure on, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna get you, like you'll be able to call in an assist and do pressure while the assist is keeping you safe, right? Like, I don't know how it's gonna work with this game, but generally speaking, like you take a game that has assists, like TVC was really restricted, right? You could only call your assist outside of special moves and super jumps, right? You couldn't call an assist during a super jump. And you couldn't call your assist during a special move, so you could use your assist to cover unsafe normals, but like you couldn't use it to cover unsafe specials, and you couldn't call your assist until the special ended, and assists had startup to them, so it's like you use your special to cover your assist, then your assist would cover your approach to re-engage and restart your rushdown, and that was a really restrictive assist system. Like Dragon Ball doesn't give a shit. You could just call in assists whenever. They're like, whatever, man. Yeah, you're super jumped in the air and nobody can see what's going on. Fucking call in Piccolo, man. Special beam cannon. It'll be great, right? So some games were really restrictive and some games are not. I don't know how it's going to work with MK1, nobody has any idea, but that's kind of the two polar opposites, is that, like, Tatsunoko versus Capcom was really, really restrictive, but Dragon Ball had almost no restrictions. You could call your assist almost any time you want. But either way, it didn't really matter whether or not it was restrictive or free-flowing. Assists really, like, they really, really hammered down aggression, right? So you even look at games that are very assist-heavy, like Marvel vs. Capcom, and you take, like, the zoning build for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, right, with the Mora Doom, right? So you have Morgan, Dr. Doom, Virgil on Anchor, right, for Dark Virgil. And then you would sit there and you would go for the Morgan Super with the Doom Missile Assist, and you would spam projectiles to zone them out. But it was a very aggressive playstyle. You were constantly pressing special moves. You know, it was fireball, fly, fireball, unfly, fireball, fly, fireball, unfly. Like, you were constantly inputting shit and then mashing the assist on cooldown. So you were never not pressing buttons. It was a very ADHD playstyle. So even though it was zoning, it was a very aggressive, like, I gotta get my shit on the screen now, kind of play style. And that was like one extreme in Marvel vs. Capcom. The other extreme was like the fucking Zero May Cry, or like a lot of the Zero teams, the Strider Doom teams. I didn't play a lot of Marvel 3 like competitively. I had friends, like I was friends with Infrid, who got like second place at EVO. He played Nova, Sentinel, and I want to say Magneto. But like a lot of his squad was based on Nova, Sentinel, Rushdown, and he was just constantly in your face, just rushdown, overhead, pressure, while the assist was blasting projectiles to let him get in. So like, yeah, assists can make the game very, very aggressive. I don't think it's going to be as passive as MK11 if it's going to have assists. Even if they're really restrictive, like Tatsunoko versus Capcom, that game was very, very aggressive. Because even though they restricted how often and how much you could use the assists, it didn't fucking matter, dog, because like you would just call assist and then re-loop your rushdown. So you were just constantly in block stun, and that's why they had push guard. That's another thing. Is this game gonna have push guard, right? Is Mortal Kombat 1 going to have push guard? Because if they have assists, they may have to have push guard, right? Because think about it, because even if assists are very, very restricted, right? Say that assists have like a 1 second cooldown and you can only call one and you can't do them during a special move, right? But what if you did, like for example with Liu Kang, you did a multi-hit string. It's dial a string because it's Mortal Kombat, right? So you'd hit 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Liu Kang does a 5-hit string, call the assist right at the end of the string. The assist comes out, does their special move. Before the string ends, you 2-in-1 because you can't call an assist during special moves. So you call the assist during the string, assist comes out, does a special move. You 2-in-1 cancel the string after the assist is out into an amplified fireball, right? So you do a string, assist comes out, does a special move, keeps them in block stun. You end with an amplified special that puts you at plus frames. That special ends at about the same time the assist ends. You use those plus frames to dash back in and re-loop that same assist pattern, right? Depending on meter and what you have available. So like, even with a very restrictive assist setup, there's going to be ways to really hammer juice in there and stay in that ass. Or likewise, if you're a zoner, it would be also the same thing, right? So say you're Liu Kang and you have a zoning assist, you would sit there, you would do a fireball, get a knot, or say you do flying kick, right? You block a fireball, you punish with a flying kick. Flying kick gives you a knockdown, you call in the assist, and then you throw an amplified fireball. The assist comes in, opponent wakes up from the hard knockdown, right, into the assist. While the assist has them locked down, your amplified fireball now locks them down, and then now you have the opportunity to throw another regular fireball after it. Once they're done blocking all that shit, now they have to do a regular fireball and you restart the zone, right? So assists are gonna make the game very, very interesting. It's gonna make the game very, very active rather than proactive, and it's gonna require you to have to think more ahead of the curve, right? You're gonna have to think more moves ahead. So in MK11, I could get by on thinking maybe 5 moves ahead, right? At most, when I'm looking at the screen and I'm playing, I'm looking at there and I'm thinking 5 moves ahead, right? Okay, we're in the neutral. He could jump. If he jumps, then I'll do this anti-air combo. If he decides to rush in for a string, I'm going to backdash. I'm going to go for that combo. If he decides to hold his ground for too long, and if he sticks out a poke that I know he backdashes after, I'm going to run in, right? So, like, there weren't that many options. At any given time, you add assists to that, now your options just get fucking crazy. Because it's like, okay, he could jump in, but if he jumps in, is he going to protect his jump in with an assist call, right? Is he going to blow up my anti-air attempt with an assist call? If he sticks out a poke that I know he backdashes after, is he going to stick out that poke call assist, then backdash, and then forward dash to blow up my whiff punish, right? Or my backdash punish, right? So say your opponent has this tick, right? He'll sit there, he's Johnny Cage. He does a down 4 and then backdash, right? But now you would normally make that call out, down 4 backdash, I'm going to dash in, or I'm going to hit a projectile and counter the backdash, right? But he does down 4, calls the assist, down 4 backdash, calls the assist, then jumps in. You see the down 4, you throw the projectile, the assist comes out, you block the assist on reaction, and now he jumps in and he's in your face mixing you up, right? So I'm kind of hyped for that. I think that there's going to open up, it's going to open up a lot more possibilities, and it's going to stay kind of in tune with their customization philosophy, right? They had the fucking variations, and that was cool. The whole idea was, oh, we don't want you to have bad matchups be a problem. We want you to have a variation, right? Or, oh, you know, then in MK11 they had the custom, right? Oh, we don't want you to have problems with bad matchups. We're just gonna make you make your own move set, right? You can pick your moves within a very structured, limited degree for balance purposes. But you just pick your own moves, you customize that way, and you can avoid bad matchups that way. I think that this is kind of a more elegant answer. Rather than having to learn 3 matchups for every character, just because this one is the zoning one and this one is the grappler, or having to learn, like, you know, thousands of matchups because of all the possible combinations, it's more or less you've got to learn the matchup, right? So if I'm fighting Quan Chi and they have an Omni-Man cameo, right? If I'm fighting Quan Chi, I have to know the Quan Chi matchup, and then I have to know the cameo assist, and then I have to know how those are going to work out together, and I can kind of build a strategy against my opponent that way, and it does limit the amount of matchups you have to learn as a high-level player. Casuals don't give a shit. My channel is not for casuals, right? But casuals don't care. At high levels, right? At high levels, somebody's going to care about that. Having to know so many matchups. It makes, games like Tekken very intimidating because there's like 50 characters and people are like, 50 characters and they all got 100 moves? Holy crap! Like, I have to I gotta get like full-time pay to be able to play this game like properly, right? So this is going to limit, it's going to lessen the amount of knowledge that you have to memorize, because now you just have to memorize matchups plus the variable of the assist. So it does limit the barrier of entry to get in, but it still keeps the depth, because the depth isn't going to be at character select screen as much, right? And that's kind of been NetherRealm's focus for a while, is they don't want character select to be the meta, right? Oh, you lost because I picked the zoner and you like Scorpion, so fuck you, right? They always want it to be like, okay, no, the match is decided in the fucking ring, right? Character select should matter, but it's not the be-all, end-all. You should be able to mitigate bad matchups. So I think that this is a very elegant way to do it. The only problem and the only concern I have is it could muddy up the matchup, right? One of the complaints people have with Marvel vs. Capcom is they can't tell what the hell's going on, right? You look at the screen and you're like, this shit doesn't make any fucking sense. All I know is like here, this part of the screen is blue, and then there's like down here is some yellow. I don't know what the fuck. One of those is Mega Man, right? And so that could be a problem for a lot of people if they bring in assists. I don't think MK is going to get that crazy. They've never really been a whole bunch of shit on screen kind of game. Even though there are characters that kind of operate like that, it's never really been as bad as Marvel vs. Capcom. Injustice is the NetherRealm MVC game, and it's over the top, way more so than Mortal Kombat, but it's not like Marvel vs. Capcom, fucking ADHD, seizure-inducing levels of anime. So I get that concern, but I'm actually cautiously optimistic. I'm optimistic about cameos. I think that they're going to be really, really cool. MKX has literally nothing similar with MK9 besides how jump ins work. Yeah, and then that's it. Oh, neutral jump punch. That's the same in MKX and MK9, is that they both had neutral jump punch. But MKX, like, there wasn't a universal thing. Like, Kung Lao had his hat, and like Kung Jin had his stick, so he had a stupid overpowered neutral jump fucking safe combo launcher from the air. Kung Jin was so stupid. If the leak is true and that bitch ass character's coming back, I might have to main Kung Jin's bitch ass. I might have to. I played him I hated him in MKX. I thought he was the stupidest fucking shit, how dumb that character was. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna play him. And then I played him and I was like, this character's fucking dumb. And if he's back and he's dumb, I might fucking play Kung Jin. My man Slayer, he made Kung Jin famous. He's like the most famous Kung Jin in history. So if Kung Jin is back, I'm gonna hit up Slayer and be like, Slayer, will you show me the way? Do you know the way? Right? Let's see. MKX is just nowhere near the same as MK11. Exactly. What's up, Cody Cloete? So glad to see you're back on this momentous occasion. Yeah, dude, MK12 has to kind of like save my channel, right? Like, it's gotta save me, because like this is kind of the funny thing. Was like my big thing was I'm gonna start my channel, right? I'm gonna start my channel and all of my Mortal Kombat YouTube during MK11 and build my audience and my community for the next game, right? It wasn't so much, okay, I'm gonna fucking build a community and blow up as a streamer and all that with MK11. That wasn't my plan. It was like, I'm gonna use MK11 to slowly build up, so that way MK12 drops, I will be in position to capitalize. And I'm actually happy about where my channel and all my content and everything is for MK12 coming out, right? I feel good. Like, I have a community that I fucking love the hell out of, and they love the hell out of me, and I couldn't ask for more, right? There's only 10 of you guys in here. My videos get like 100 views. Dude, if there's 100 of us grinding this game, right? This is like where you talk about humility and being grateful for shit. Dog, literally, if Mortal Kombat 12 drops and I have 100 people like chilling with me, like playing this fucking game, that's it, dude. That's the fucking dream. That's the greatest shit, man. As a child, I playing Mortal Kombat 2 with my dad at 4 in the morning, right? Never dreamed that I would have 100 friends that knew my name and came to play Mortal Kombat with me. So I'm super fucking grateful. I'm super excited. This is like a dream come true for me to be here right when MK1 happens, right? MK1 is about to drop. Sorry, I have to change my legs constantly because it hurts. But I don't have therapy today, so I don't have to like cut my stream earlier. But I'm excited, dude. I'm so excited. I can't be more happy and grateful for the fact that like I have all of this leading into MK12. So when the game drops, man, we're gonna be here. We're gonna get hyped. We're gonna play the fuck out of this shit and get fucking stupid. And if the game sucks, dude, we're gonna shit on it and play it for the memes, man. It's Mortal Kombat, right? Like, if it's Mortal Kombat, who cares? If it's dumb as hell, we're gonna be dumb as hell with it, man. I'm in. I'm all in. I'm all in on this game. I have committed to Mortal Kombat 12 since I started streaming Mortal Kombat 11. And that was what started it, man. It's all like really full circle to me, because like I started streaming MK11 because my friends were like, you play this shit too much, why don't you stream? And then I did it, and now here we are. Come September, I know I'm gonna tune into Badger, right, henchman? Dog, like we gotta blow this shit up, man. I have ideas of like what we can do to blow this shit up. Still be owing me a first to 100 while we're both high. Cabalin, man, first to 100? That's shit, dude. I want to do that offline. We need to figure out a way to make Cabalsack American. Cabalsack, you want to be American, right? We got to figure out a way. Cabalsack and Ivan, we got to get those guys to be American, right? Because being European, that doesn't seem so much fun right now. They need to come over here so I can beat their ass in person. I don't think I could beat Cabalsack offline anymore, because I'm old and washed out and tired out, right? Or washed up and tired out, right? I don't think I could beat Cabalsack offline, but I want to like that's kind of my dream, is to have Cabalsack beat my ass offline. Because like I remember when Cabalsack came to me and he was so ass at this game, and the fact that he got better than me like, you guys don't understand that are new or newer than Kabalsack. This dude used to kick it with me for fucking 10 hours. Just grinding out this fucking game, right? Go back on Twitch. Don't go back on Twitch. But if you go back to Twitch, maybe you can find an old stream of just me and Kabalin for 100 fucking hours, right? For fucking 8-10 hours a day for months. Just me and him grinding it out, and then he went off and he fucking went out to other tournaments and other communities, and I told him to do that. A lot of people were like, Kavalin's playing for this league or playing with this, like he's running this tag, and I was like, good for him, dude. He's building his name. I told him to do that shit. I told him, I said, you need to leave my community and get out there and fucking make your name famous. And he fucking did, and now he's way better than me, right? He learned. He went on his excursion. He's come back to Sensor Badger Sensei as a wizened, grizzled veteran with years of battling experience. I fucking love it, dude. My dream is for you to fucking kick my ass offline. I want that to happen because, dog, that means that I made a monster, dog. I made a beast. I made a dude so good he kicked my ass. He said, let's see, TC Uagon says, I'm shit at MK, but I always found your stream super entertaining. I'm excited for more of those at minimum. Yeah, we're going to do a lot more. I got plans. I kind of touched on what I wanted to do yesterday. I want to discuss a lot more with you guys. I'm starting to format stuff, and I'm starting to script things. I'm also going to look into my equipment. I'm just also, like, unemployed, so I'm also trying to look for a job and not be homeless at the same time. That's why I haven't been able to dedicate a lot of time to fixing up the stream. But I have a plan of what I want to do, and I think it's going to be really cool. I think like the concept that I want to do is going to be really cool. Let's see, hold on, late October, early November, you free? Hopefully I'm free every day, right? Lucy says that's how you get good for real, dog. Like, the proof is in the pudding. Caramelized Pony was shit at Mortal Kombat. He came to our community. He got top 100 at Evo, right? Kabalsack was shit at Mortal Kombat. He came in here, he joined up our community, and now, fuck, dude, people fucking know Kabalin, man. Like, he's, like, known in the community. You go to other streams, they know his name. They generally don't like him. I gotta be honest. He's not famous, he's infamous. But his name is known, and his name is respected. People don't like him because he talks shit. That's all right. People don't like me. I talk shit. But they respect that he's a killer in the ring. And so, like, yeah, man, that's how you get good. We are getting good. We're going to fucking own Mortal Kombat 1. And that's going to be it. Wallace is Badger's my teacher, my preacher, and my pal. I'm down to beat your ass late October. If you give me a place to stay for a week, I'll buy a plane ticket. Fuck it, let's do it, dude. We'll fucking go fund me some shit, man. We'll find you an Airbnb, right? Why they don't like Kabalin? Dude, have you never interacted with Kabalin? He's an asshole. I taught him well. I taught him how to talk some fun. Dude, he is a fucking premium troll. I taught that man the skills. Right? I taught him how. He had potential and raw talent to begin with. It wasn't all me, right? There was a lot there to work with, but I molded it. I guided McLovin, right? I guided McLovin to some badass redheads, right? Kabalin was on the fucking the comments the other day. He was like, sorry I missed, or yesterday, he's like, sorry I missed the stream. I was on a date. And I was like, dude, you honestly think I'm gonna be the one to shit on you for that? I'm not True Underdog or fucking whatever streamer you watch, right? I'm not Maximilian, right? I'm not, or I don't even think they would do that, right? But I'm not gonna be like, you missed my stream because you had to get laid. Oh, you're an awful person. I would be like, Kabalsack, that was based in Red Pill, my friend. Get that ass. Get it. Go and slam that. Mortal Kombat can wait, right? Fucking Shenless was in the Discord and he was like, dude, Mortal Kombat 1, I'm excited, but I don't know what I'm gonna do for it because I'm having a kid. And I'm like, dude, Mortal Kombat 1 can wait. Go be a dad, man. That's better than this. That's way cooler than this shit. When you're ready, you come back. I'm gonna hold the fort down. I'm gonna keep things grimy and nasty, right? I'm gonna keep things grimy and nasty for the Mortal Kombat community because I feel like there's nobody else in the community that does what I do as well as I do it. And like that's not me bragging or being confident. I go and I watch other people, and yeah, there's some people that are funny. They're not funny in the way that I'm funny. Yeah, there are people that host cool events. They don't host events in the way that I host events. There are people that do tutorials. Shenless, I watch his tutorials. I'm a big fan. You should watch Shenless's tutorials. He doesn't do them the way I do them. I feel like I'm in a good spot with MK12, dude. Shit's gonna get fucking hype, right? And so here's kind of what I'm planning to do. Okay, this is what I kind of have on the docket. I don't know how many days a week I will commit to streaming, but I plan on having one day where I stream, and during the day, it will be like King of the Hills and one-on-ones, kind of like the old Trash Talk Temple I used to do. We'll have the King of the Hill, we'll have the one-on-ones and tutorials, guides. It'll be like the whole Trash Talk Academy, right? I want to start a Trash Talk Academy during the day. We train people up, we get them good, and then at night we'll have the whatever beef set league or whatever. It'll be a league where the people that are dope will come together, and we'll have our own league. I'll set up the matcherino and all of that. And then I also want to find time to bring back the podcast. So I want to bring back the Combat Pack podcast. I don't know if Saki will be able to come back, but I do want to do the podcast. So that's going to be my threefold approach to Mortal Kombat 1 content, right? It's very similar to what I experimented and did with Mortal Kombat 11. And we'll do, we're going to have a podcast. I'm going to have tutorials and training sessions and King of the Hills, and then we're going to have the league. And then with those three things, I'm going to build out. So with the podcast, I want to have, a regular crew that does the podcast. So like if Colin or ATL, whoever, we'll have the regular crew for the podcast. And then it'll be one or two people with me, and then we'll have guests come on to discuss the game, and it'll be more about following the game outside of the game. Yeah, we'll talk about lore and gameplay, but kind of like a sports center sportscast thing. We'll follow the meta, we'll follow players that are doing well in other tournaments. We'll have a discussion about our league and tournaments. It'll be kind of like a sit-down talk show podcast where we just discuss Mortal Kombat 11 on a broad scale, giving little bits and pieces of everything Mortal Kombat related in that podcast. I would want somebody that would follow up on esports, so that way they can say, oh yeah, and then here's the esports report with fucking Heatstroke. Yeah, today we had Combo Breaker and Sonic Fox 1, right? And then somebody that, researches the lore, like a real, almost like a news show podcast for Mortal Kombat, right? We'll have lore sections, we'll have player section where we discuss the meta, we'll have discussions about gameplay balance and things like that, and really like format the show to actually be like an actual like new Mortal Kombat news show. So rather than just being like off the cuff, like, okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I want to get to the point where we can maybe do that like once a week, hopefully have a weekly podcast, and then eventually if the channel explodes, we would get to doing that a daily newscast for Mortal Kombat lore and esports. And then after, as for the training and stuff, I'm going to go and do the 10-minute guides. I really enjoy doing them with the community. And I think that I want that to be a hallmark of our community, that when we do the 10-minute guides, we do them as a community, and that was a lot of fun, man. That's like a cherished memory of mine, was putting those together with everybody, and I look forward to doing that with the 10-minute guides. Also, I want to get King of the Hills in there and have training sessions and whatnot with players. That was a lot of fun. It's going to be, it's going to be a little rough because I know that there's going to be more people. I won't be able to sit there for 10 hours with somebody. So I kind of want to expand like the temple out and have more people that are like regulars that also stream to be like affiliated channels with what we're doing. For example, like if Kabbalin is also streaming, like maybe he'll run a training session on this week, and it will be it'll be to get into the league. I want the league to be somewhat exclusive It's not going to be like anybody can walk in and join in. It's going to be, I want to kind of have it like, again, keeping the pro wrestling theme, right? It's still going to be like wrestling. We're just going to have a champion. I don't think we'll do the teams thing anymore. I liked it. A lot of people did like it. It was a headache to keep up with and manage. And, like, I want to keep it more simple and make things less complicated, because when people would come to the stream and they'd be like, oh, okay, this is a cool stream, I love the concept, the league, the champions, trash talk, all of that, but what are the teams, what are this, what is that? There was a lot to like catch people up on to understand what was going on, and that was my big issue with the teams, was it was just too much to explain all the time. We'll maybe bring it back, but I kind of want to keep the league as it's like a night wrestling league, right? Like Monday Night Raw, but it'll probably be on a weekend, right? Sunday Night Heat, right? So it'll be a couple hours. We'll have matches. We'll keep track of the matches, win-loss records to earn title shots against the champion. We'll, set up like cards and everything like we used to. And I'm going to keep it more on like invite only. It's like, all right, we're not just going to take anybody that walks on. We're going to keep it a little bit more tight and concise, but we'll do longer sets until we get more players. So we may start with like first to tens. So like say day one, only 5 people show up. We'll just set those 5 people to do first to tens instead of first to fives. And then as more people show up and we get in the groove of the consistency, because I imagine there won't be a lot of people that show up day one, but like day 10, as word gets out, more people will show up, and then we'll cut it down to first to sevens and then first to fives until we can get a nice little foothold on it. And I'm going to keep it at first to fives. That has been a stronghold of what we do. It definitely fits in with my philosophy as a gamer and as an instructor and as a competitor. And so I'm definitely keeping first to five as our bare minimum. And the way I'm just going to keep track of wins. And the way it's going to be is if you get 3 wins, you get a shot at the belt, right? I'm going to have a ranking system. There's going to be a top 10. Beat 3 people in the top 10, get a shot at the belt. If you're the champion, you chill until the end of the month when we have like a pay-per-view. It'll be the big show. The main event will be the championship match. And then at the end of the month, whoever has a match with the champion will get their title shot at the end of the month. And we'll have a number 1 contender. So if they beat 3 people, right? 3 people in the top 10, they'll be the number 1 contender, and we can have people fight them for number 1 contendership, right? So people will be fighting. It'll be kind of like Money in the Bank, right? Oh, he's the number 1 contender. I challenge him to a first to 5 for the number 1 contender, right? We'll have that kind of stuff to set up grudge matches to see if they can stay first contender or number 1 contender until the pay-per-view. And people could steal their slot, and then we have the big title match. It'll be first to 5. And then, we'll pay it out from there. And so in order to get into the league, I'll have the King of the Hill and the training stuff to kind of weed out players. So it's like the players that I know, like if, fucking Jago or Julopy or whatever. It's like, I know those guys are good. Anomic, Henchman, those guys are good, right? They're in, whatever, right? But somebody rando off the street, they've got to earn their way through the fucking development, right? They've got to go into the King of the Hill, and they've got to fucking impress us. And the thing is, I'm not trying to throw people up there that come in and just wreck a King of the Hill and get and then try to swindle us like before, right? I'm going to make it to where you've got to do well in a certain number of King of the Hills, and then the people will decide if you get a match, right? So somebody will be in the King of the Hill, and then I'll be like, all right, we have a spot for Friday, should we let XYZ player have a spot? And it's like, okay, and then so we'll set them as alternates. So I'll have the card, and then I'll set up alternates, right? And then so if somebody new, they'll come in as an alternate, and eventually they get their spot on stream. And the players that get, it's going to be very meritocratic. It's going to be based on how well you do. If you win matches and the viewers like you, you're going to get more stream time. You're going to get more bookings. If you come in and you get wrecked, you may not get more bookings. You will have to constantly fight to get your spot on stream and keep your spot on stream. But I'm going to keep it the same as before. Anybody that earns a spot on stream will get a cut of the payroll. but it's just going to be a smaller pool of players that get on stream. So hopefully the idea is that more people will make more money depending on how the Matcherino gets funded. So that's how that league is going to work, and there's going to be constant fighting and, you know, people struggling to get, you know, #1 contender and what have you. Let's see, the logos was dope. I like the logos. So I actually want to do stuff like that. So I want to, again, go hard in the concept of like wrestling, but with video games, right? Pro wrestling. If you haven't watched pro wrestling, I suggest you probably should, to get an idea of the concept. But like, I actually want to turn the players themselves into superstars, right? So like, you're not just gonna be some dude on screen. You're going to be The Undertaker, right? So like, it's not just gonna be Crosby, some random fucking gamer tag, right? It's gonna be Crosby, the trash talk superstar, right? Crosby is so that way Crosby can build his own brand and build his own fan base, and that way Crosby would be one of the stars of the show. And that's why it's going to be, you have to earn your way, because I'm going to come up with logos, I'm going to make up hype videos and packages, I'm going to do whatever I can to promote you as a player, to make you look like a goddamn superstar. So I'm going to need some fucking commitment out of you. You guys have seen what I've done in the past. I plan on doing that even more. I want to make each player in the league like a fucking character in a story, right? I want the league to be like its own fucking narrative, so where you could watch episode 1 of the season and follow the progression and the path of everybody as they like level up in our community. You know, you can follow, oh yeah, you know, fucking ATL was never champ, you know, but this is his path to the champion. This is how he did it, and then bam, there's the payoff at the end, he became champ. Right? I want to have that. I want to have stories. I want to have rivalries. I want to follow all of that. Pro wrestling is a good model, but you can look at football, right? Say right before the World Cup, they give you highlight packages. Oh yeah, this is how Brazil got to the finals, right? This is the Brazil's top player is this guy, and here's, you know, an interview with him. This is what his life is like at home. Here's his family, you know, and this is where he went to school. I want to do stuff like that for all of the players, to make each player their own brand, and I want to come up with logos and shit and make you guys into actual fucking characters, make you into the stars of the fucking show. So the Beef Set League is not going to be my show. It's going to be my platform for other people to get fucking dope. And that was a lot of fun for me to do, and I'm excited to do that myself. So yeah, that's kind of the idea like that. Let's see, I'm gonna go back and look at some of my old gameplay. I really like that idea. You guys like it so far? Oh, I like that word. I never heard that word. Jesus, Badger, a nerd. What word? What word did you like? Let's see, if you guys haven't watched wrestling, get your shit straight and start watching it now. Hey, Cabalin, so you're watching wrestling now? I remember you used to make fun of me for that. You know, yeah, you're watching wrestling now? What do you watch? Because I'm covered head to toe in fucking wrestling shit. I love wrestling. So, you know, that's my jam. But, like, that's my thing, is, like, I want to kind of inspire and be inspired, like, make pro wrestling out of fucking, out of esports, right? Like, it was some M-word. Oh. But, like, yeah, like, I want to, like, dude, let's be real, right? Esports suck. Alright? Damn, dude, I'm a soapbox. Maybe I should make this a video, right? I'm gonna upload this as a video. Alright, this is gonna be the hot take, okay? Because I run a Mortal Kombat esports organization, league, whatever, right? And one of the reasons why I do that for Mortal Kombat 1 is about to come out, right? Mortal Kombat 1's coming out, people! I'm probably gonna do esports stuff for it, but let's be real. Let's be 100, okay? Esports suck, dude. Like, everything about esports sucks, and I don't want to be a part of any of it, dude. Like, I don't like how it's so sterile and corporate. Dude, what made Evolution dope was fucking Eris and freaking, Eris and, what's the other guy? Yipes! Eris and Yipes sitting there being stupid as hell, cursing up a storm, telling titty jokes. on commentary about the games, and you don't get that anymore now, right? Now it's James Chen and Ultra David, and yes, I have a tie on, and that move is +5, and you cannot press after that, and oh look, it's Daigo Umehara versus Sonic Fox, and like, this match was brought to you by DraftKings and Red Bull, and like, we can't curse, we can't tell jokes, we have to like, man, I'm not really like into the corporatization of esports. Also, I feel like that whole thing, the corporatization of esports, is the biggest gatekeeper of all, right? Fighting games was never about gatekeeping. It was always show up, be dope, or get clowned, right? Nowadays, it's like, dude, you look at like League of Legends and Overwatch, right? Don't look at Overwatch. That shit's a dumpster fire. But you look at like League of Legends and you go to a tournament for League of Legends. First of all, you can't enter. Only the sponsored pro players can enter, even if you're better than them. How do you know you're better? Well, I can't play those assholes, so how do I know I'm better, right? But even if you're better, only the chosen few, right? Half the time it has nothing to do with merit. It has to do with politics. Not Republican or Democrat, but oh yeah, that's Fred, I know him, he's cool, get him a job, right? That kind of shit, right? So people get gate kept out of it. You go to a fighting game tournament and you like Daigo Umehara. If you like Tokido, dude, Tokido's over there. You roll up, Tokido, you're dope, man. Can I take a picture? Yeah, cool. Sonic Fox, oh man, I love Sonic Fox, right? He's over there, go say hi. Sonic Fox, big fan, can I take a picture? Yeah, take a picture. That's what makes fighting games better than esports, right? You could play against Justin Wong. Go to tournament, he's there. I've played Justin Wong. Right? You can play against all of your favorites at a tournament. There are celebrities because they earn that, right? Justin Wong is a celebrity because he kicks everybody's ass. But like, he's not an untouchable celebrity, right? Justin Wong is one who has a reputation for being one of the biggest prima donnas, right? One of the biggest like, don't talk to me, I'm a celebrity attitude. And even I've played sets with Justin Wong. I've talked to Justin Wong. For as big of his prima donna reputation is, and I can confirm, he is kind of a dick. But, kind of a dick. He played with me. We talked. I met him. Right? So even the players that you think that are out of reach, in fighting games, they are not out of reach. In esports, they're out of reach. Right? It's all gate kept and corporate control. And I don't like that. I don't want to be a part of that. And that's why I'm like, you know, people are like, you want to go to EVO? And I'm like, I went to EVO and it was tight. And I would love to go to one of those again, but I don't know if that experience is going to be the same. Am I going to go to EVO and get drunk with Eris and Rip and like make fun of Tekken 7, right? Am I going to go to EVO and get hammered with Wonder Chef, right? And talk about Mortal Kombat in the old days, right? Am I going to be able to go and do anything that I enjoy doing at tournaments, which is talk shit and become inebriated? Right? And then talk even more shit. You know, the gambling, right? People will have money matches at EVO. That shit was fun, dude. You would get wasted, right? You would go and get wasted. You would go to a fucking hotel room, right? There would be salty sweets everywhere. And you're just like, fuck it, I have $100 that I don't want anymore. Who wants to come take it, baby? Right? Just roll it up, dog. Wolverine Akuma Marble 3, let's go, homie. First to 5, $100 all day. Woo! Man, I made like $600, and then I blew that $600 trying to play Marvel vs. Capcom. And it was fun, dude. That was a fun $600. I'll carry that memory for the rest of my fucking life. Cherish it, right? But I don't know if that experience is going to be there. My whole thing is I want to bring that experience online eventually with the idea of bringing it to offline, right? I want to bring back the old school fun, man. I want to bring back the shit talk. I want to bring back the toxicity, you know, and good fun, right? We're all friends. We're going to make fun of each other's penises. It'll be great, right? It'll be great. Oh, trust me. It'll be fun. You know, and I want to bring back the fucking meritocracy of it. Right now, you know, again, fighting games are not like that. EVO is not like that, but you look at League of Legends, Overwatch, you can't, those players, those corporate chosen players are out of your reach. You'll never fucking, you can't, they got like glass set up, and it's like, dude, do not feed the Overwatch player, right? Like, fuck that, dude. You ain't shit, dude. You're nobody. You fucking play video games, dog. You contribute nothing to society. Right? All these content creators, you contribute nothing. People die, and you do nothing to stop that from that. Do you make food, medicine, build technology? No, you play video games and you talk about it. So ease up, right? Ease up and stop being such a clown about it. So like, yeah, I want to get rid of some of that fucking corporate gatekeeping, the nepotism, the politics, and I want to make it more meritocratic, right? It is, my community will be gatekept. It will be elitist. It will be exclusive. But you can earn your way in to Valhalla, okay? It doesn't matter who you know. It doesn't matter what friends you got. If you show up and you murk somebody and it is entertaining, you are going to be leveled up within our community. And that's how it should be. That's not how it is in esports at all. Also, my whole thing has always been community funded, right? I don't go full-time until I have enough fans of my work to pay me to go full-time, right? I'm not going to take on sponsorships. I've been very solid about this. I'm currently looking for a job to pay my bills because I will not clickbait. I will not pursue sponsorships. If a company comes to me and says, yo man, we make soda, check out my soda. If you say nice things about my soda, I'll give you $100. Then I'll do that, right? But I'm not gonna be chasing after, hey, Raid Shadow Legends, please make it so I can make a living off of this. I'll say everything you want about Raid Shadow Legends, please don't make me get a job. Nah, fuck that, I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna go earn my own money, and I'm gonna do my content the way I want to, right? But it's always gonna be community funded, right? Whatever money I make from advertising or whatever I put into the match arena, I've always done it that way, right? I don't fucking keep any of the money, right? And then whatever money you guys donate goes to funding all of the events, and you know, if ever it comes to the point where all of that community funding becomes enough to where I can do this full time and all of the players participating can do this full time, then yes, excellent. But if it never gets to that, then fine. We have fun doing what we're doing, and we don't need you here to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the few of us that are here are like the few of us that are needed to be able to have fun with this shit. So I'm not looking to expand like that. I'm actually looking to gatekeep, but I do want to invite players who earn their way in. Earn their way into Valhalla. And then you can become a star. Because my thing is like, dude, if I'm gonna put all this effort to like make players look dope and like promote them and do all this, that, and other thing, I'm not gonna do this for fucking randos anymore, man. All that shit with the MK11 and all that, I'm like, fuck that, dude. People took advantage of me, they took advantage of my community, and I'm just like, fuck this, man. If it's just fucking 12 of us, right? It's 12 of us right now. If it's 12 of us getting sweaty and having a good time and maybe passing like $50 among us, then fine, that's it. I'm cool with that, you know? I'm cool with that. Hopefully you 12 are cool with that. But I'm not gonna sell out, I'm not gonna go corporate, I'm not gonna go esports, I'm gonna do things the old ways, man. People are forgetting the old ways. The reason why Evolution is a name that people remember is because of the old ways, man. How we built the community, how we got all of this shit started, right? People forget, it's not even that long ago. We're talking 15 years ago, right? 30 if you want to go back to Street Fighter 2, right? Or 30 years for Mortal Kombat, exactly. This is the 30-year anniversary, right? So we're going back 30 years, and the community built this up to be whatever it is, right? And corporations, right? Corporations don't create anything. They just take and destroy. Right? Corporations take everything and they destroy it, right? The community, the people built the fighting game community. The people built Evolution. Sony did not build Evolution, they took it. That's what corporations do. That's why I've been very, very careful about not pursuing or participating in anything corporate, right? I'm terrified. I am scared to death to do business with any of those things, right? Because they don't make anything, they only take. People make something, and me and my people are gonna make something really fucking cool, and we're not going to let anyone have it, okay? All of this shit right here, right? This shit is mine and you can't have it, right? It's mine and it's ours, and they can't have it. So and that's one of my things, is if you're coming to my community to try to like make money, and there was money to be made, right? Or you're trying to like come up, then this is not the place for you, okay? This is the place to be having a good time, talking shit, making the best friends you will ever make in your fucking life. Lifelong fucking friends, having the best time playing Mortal Kombat, making a little bit of money, talking a lot of shit. And like, yeah, I'm going to be very, very protective of this community going forward. I'm going to fucking, yeah, dude. because I don't want any bad fucking elements getting in here and fucking up our shit. That's my mistake last game. Okay, I let that shit happen. Never again. That shit will not happen again. We'll keep it real. Let's see. Seth Rollins is dope, and I will die on that hill. Seth Rollins is dope, but AJ Styles is my favorite in WWE. I'm all elite though, Cabalsack. I am too sweet and a member of the Biz Clizzle. Right? I gotta get my Bullet Club Gold shirt. Gotta get a Bullet Club Gold shirt. I'm too sweet. Just too sweet. Let's see. Sajam's a cool commentator. Tasty Steve, just like that. I love those guys, man. I've never met Sajam, like in person. But yeah, I've been a fan of Sajam forever. I was there when he was like first uploading to Mortal Kombat X, and he was like a nobody. Right? Yo, this is where you've been. I haven't seen you stream in so long. No, actually, I have not been streaming. You know, like, it's one of those things. Okay, so you guys don't want me to talk about my personal life. So let me just say, like, my personal life has, like, been not good. Things have just been bad, and they're getting progressively worse. And rather than focus on the negatives in my life, I was just like, fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna go in on Mortal Kombat. I don't fucking care, right? What is it? The 20th of May? Dude, I'm 10 days from homelessness, and I still can't find a job. Unemployment won't give me nothing. I'm down to my last, like, 40 bucks. And I'm just like, fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna go in on Mortal Kombat and just enjoy myself and not worry about anything. You know, but yeah, things have been rough. My leg is just not good. It's actually better today. So I went to therapy yesterday. It is it hurt like a motherfucker. Like, it really fucking hurt. But today I'm feeling a lot better. Like, a lot better. But it's become a problem. Pain management in my leg has become like a very serious problem. I'm like now officially, like, in my mind, I am chemically dependent on marijuana. Like, it's rough, dude. If I don't smoke weed, like, my knee just fucking hurts. I woke up at 4 in the morning last night because I couldn't sleep. It hurt so much. I woke up at 4 in the morning the night before because I couldn't sleep because it hurt so much. So I was smoking a lot of weed, and I don't want to be that way. You know, it's to the point where I don't even get high anymore. Like, I smoke weed, and I'm just like, dude, I smoked like 3 bowls of some fucking top grade California chronic before this stream, and it's just like nothing. Like, I don't even feel like I'm high. I just don't feel like my pain is there anymore. So that's where I've been, man. I've been trying to get my life back together. I've been training every day. I haven't trained in the past 2 weeks because the last time I went to therapy, I got fucked up. I may try to work out again this week, but I'm gonna be very, very careful about working out. I had a lot of setbacks, man. Like, literally, I just went back to being fucking crippled on Monday again. After therapy, I was so messed up. I was like, I could not get out of bed for like the past 5 days. So that's where I've been, man. I've been trying to get a job so that way I don't make content just to make content to leech off my community, right? You look at other streamers and other YouTubers, and they're making videos with, like, you know, just clickbait awful shit just to get fucking ad revenue. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. I'll work at McDonald's if they'll fucking take it. Right? I've been training all day, every day. I don't play video games that much. I spend all day, like, working out in the gym or exercising, stretching, training. I lift weights, I do resistance bands, I go for long walks if I can, I ride a bicycle if I can, I swim as much as I can, but I'm literally constantly just exercising and working out, and I don't play any video games. I am 100% focused on getting my leg back, right? So, like, and I'm with a new doctor. I've been constantly going with new doctors, and it's all been a big headache. But right now, the doctor I have and the treatment I'm on, it's working. They basically said that my leg is never going to get better. I'm basically going to be like a cripple for the rest of my life, and that the best hope for me is to just learn how to manage pain and basically just become like an ultimate stoner. For the rest of my life. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to live that way, man. I don't want to just sit here and do drugs all day just to mask pain. Like, I want to exercise, I want to run. And so my doctor was like, well, with physical therapy, we could get the muscle strong enough to alleviate the pain. but it's been very, very difficult to do that because physical therapy really fucking hurts. Like, it's not massaging and shit like that. Yeah, there is massages, and yesterday felt good because it was massage day, but it's like, man, they basically said use it or lose it. If you don't bust your ass in physical therapy, then you're not gonna get your leg back. And if you bust your ass in physical therapy, there's still a chance that it doesn't do it. Your only option is that we do a full knee replacement, in which case you will have a healthy knee again for 10 years, and then we will have to replace it again in 10 years, and then after that we cannot replace it anymore. And that's scary, okay? Hold on. Let me just tell you guys straight up, okay? I just turned 40, like 2 weeks ago. My birthday was the 2nd. I turned 40. Okay, it's really fucking scary when they tell you that you're 40 years old and you're not going to get your leg back. And that you can get your leg back if we replace your leg with a prosthetic leg, right? A prosthetic knee, not the whole leg, but the knee. But in 20 years, your leg will disappear. Like, we can't give you a prosthetic in 20 years, right? In 10 years, you'll have to do the surgery and the rehab and all of that all over again. It takes like a year to recover from that kind of surgery. So I get the surgery, replace my knee, it's a year before I'm feeling good again, and then in 9 years I gotta do that again, and then in 9 years again, we can't do it anymore, I'm just crippled and I don't have a leg. And it's like, okay, so that's 20 years, that puts me at 60 years old. Not having a leg at 60 years old. So I was like, nah man, let's do this physical therapy, right? Let's exercise and diet. Let's fight through this pain. If physical therapy works and I can regain a lot of my leg strength back to where I can just walk normal without a cane and not be in pain 24/7, I'm not expecting physical therapy to do that. But it could, and it's the only hope I got. And so that's where I've been at. That's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't been streaming. Sorry to just kind of throw that on everybody. I feel like you guys give me enough money that you deserve an explanation as to where I've been. And so yeah, my personal belief is that if I don't have anything nice to say, I don't want to say anything at all. I certainly don't want to turn my streams into a crybaby pity party. So I was just like, yo, my life's shit, and I can't really like be entertaining while my life is shitty. So I'm just not gonna stream until I get my life less shit. And you know, my life is still shitty, but with Mortal Kombat 1 coming out, it's an exciting and joyful enough moment that like, yeah, I'm not gonna just sit here and bitch about my problems all day. We could talk about Mortal Kombat, we could talk about fighting games. It'll take me off of my problems, so I enjoy it, right? And also, I'm going to be contributing something positive to the world, right? I'm not going to sit here whining and complaining and begging for, begging for whatever, right? I'm going to be making people happy. We're talking about Mortal Kombat. We're going to be having a good time. We're going to be starting leagues. We're going to be doing all kinds of crazy shit. So that's where I've been. That's why I haven't been making a lot of content. I just don't want to put out shitty content. I only want to put out dope shit. If my name's going to be on it, it needs to be tight. At least it needs to be tight as far as I feel like I am capable of putting out. And for the past couple of months, I haven't been feeling like I was capable of putting out anything tight. Let's see. Keep up the videos. Yeah, man, we're definitely going to keep up the videos. Glad your legs are doing better. Not really doing better, but it's doing better than it was like 3 days ago. Best Mortal Kombat videos. I try, man. I try. Started doing cardio daily. Best decision I made since I started losing weight. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on cardio. Cardio is very important. Actually, cardio is most of what I focus on because I need the stamina, right? I need the air, the wind, because I'm smoking so much weed. I focus almost entirely on cardio to keep my wind up so I have the energy to do weights, right? It's like I have no energy to do weights, and they're trying to put me on medication to fucking do that, right? So like I focus on cardio, and at least through working out and focus on cardio, I can do weights for that. I'll have the energy for weights. Talking about Homelander calling Kano an Australian cunt. Dude, I'm excited for fucking, I think it's funny that fucking Butcher from The Boys apparently is gonna be Johnny Cage, even though he is like the perfect Kano, but the Kano that they have in the movie is already a decent Kano, so they got the perfect Kano and made him Johnny Cage, right? That, I think, is kind of funny. I'm excited to see what they do with this DLC and all these characters. I'm excited for this game. I'm super hyped. I can't wait for it, man. This shit's gonna be dope, dude. This game is gonna be hype, man. I trust NetherRealm. I was tepid. I was worried about what they were going to do. But after the trailer, I have a little bit more trust, okay? They didn't hit us with all kinds of monetization and microtransactions. There are going to be currency coins, but, I mean, if they're like MK11, I'm okay. But if they're not, I may not like it. But so far, everything I've seen out of all the trailers, all of the reviews, all of the everything, so far, everything I've seen has got me excited. It's got me breathing easy. Let's see, Carl Urban going to be a great Johnny. I love it. I love it. Did you, the TV show The Boys? Yeah, I saw it. It was dope. I love it. I'm excited for fucking Homelander to be in the game. I want them to put all the boys in there, dude. I want to play as Black Noir, right? I want to play as the fucking Kiriko, right? They could do something like Kiriko and the Frenchman and make them a tag team because the Frenchman doesn't have powers, so he'd be like an assist, right? A summon, right? Kiriko would do the rush down, and then like her moves would be summoning the Frenchman to do gunshots. Because the Frenchman in Kimiko is like, that's my ship, right? That's my ship. Everybody's all about Starlight and fucking Dewey or whatnot. No, fuck that. Kimiko, Frenchman. That's my ship. That's it. That's it. That's my ship. I love The Boys. Yeah, The Boys is dope, man. The Boys is my fucking jam. I can't wait for season 4. I think it's going to be tight. I do love the satire in that Homelander is kind of basically Donald Trump. And it's kind of funny. It's interesting watching that show from a socio-political perspective, because that show was made and filmed during the Trump administration, where everybody thought of Trump as the bad guy, so they made Homelander Trump. And then now things are a lot different, and a lot of people are actually more supportive of Trump. So now Homelander's looking like a good guy to a lot of people, and so it makes things very, very, it makes the show very interesting viewing it from that context, right? Because the show is a commentary on modern society. Agree or not, right? It's not about what your politics are or whether or not you agree with them. The show is making its own statement on not necessarily its opinion on the politics, but it's making a statement on what the world is going through right now, and we're using superheroes to kind of give an idea of how things are in the world. So it's very, very fascinating, because the show is a couple of years behind the real world, right? They have to film it, right? So when the last season came out, was like, really at the height of Donald Trump being the president, and now Donald Trump isn't the president. So is the Homelander metaphor going to hit, right? Because Donald Trump isn't the president, he's seen as like the outsider underdog now, but Homelander's the bad guy, and they made him Donald Trump. But so I don't know, man. I love The Boys. I love it. I love, how deep the show is. Very, very interesting show. Believe or agree with it or not, I still think it's a show worth watching, even if you don't agree with the politics or you think that it's going this way or that. If you're right-wing or left-wing, I think that both people should watch The Boys. I think it's a very good show, no matter what your politics are. Also, it has like the fucking hero gasm. Yeah. So I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a lot of penises in that show, and quite a few titties as well. And they actually have a moment called the hero gasm. It's quite exquisite television. Quite exquisite. Let's see. Imagine Brightburn as DLC. Brightburn would be dope, but they're already gonna do Omni-Man and Homelander, right? Like that's a lot of Superman. That's a lot of Superman, right? But anyways, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I need to make some phone calls real quick. My phone is blowing up. I'm gonna call the stream here. Hopefully we can get together soon again to do more of this. There's a lot to discuss. As more things come out, I'm going to be doing more streams and more videos. I'm going to try and up the pace of the things that I put out. But I'm not going to clickbait and just put out videos just to put out. So whenever there's something to discuss, I'm going to discuss it. Whenever there's something to talk about, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to stream. If I want to stream, I'm going to make a video if it's not really anything big. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. There's only 6 of you in here right now. So I'm pretty sure all of you are already liked, commented, and subscribed, right? So, yeah, and then as we get more information, I'm going to do more. I have a lot of plans. Hopefully we can get them off the ground and make them big and bad. Bone says I'm left wing and see a lot of what the boys does really fucking good, and got a few right wing people who love the boys. Right? I don't talk about my affiliations or my politics because everybody fucking hates me. Like, conservatives generally don't like me. Liberals really fucking don't like me. Left wingers really fucking hate me. Conservatives are generally like, they don't like me because I call them on their bullshit. Like, but I don't really fall on either side of the political spectrum. I don't get involved in that because I think they're all shitty and they're all dumb. The only thing I am is I am a capitalist. I am not a communist. I am not a socialist. I do not support any of that. I don't like any of that. And if you're into that, then I feel bad for you. I wish that you weren't, but it's not really my place to tell you what to believe. So, like, you can think that I'm wrong, and I will think that you're wrong. Hopefully, we can at least come together and play Mortal Kombat. What's up, ATL? I'm about to leave. Yeah, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta make some phone calls and my leg hurts. And so I gotta put this cream on. I didn't put any cream on because I can only do it 4 times a day. Otherwise, it will cause internal bleeding. That's what the instructions said. It was like, do not use this more than 4 times a day or your guts will bleed. And I'm like, it's knee cream. What the fuck is in this shit? But it's like prescription extra strength shit. So like, I don't even get to the 4 times. I try to just do it once or 3 times a day. So like, it's now noon and I've been up since 6:30 and I haven't used it and my knees hurt. So I'm gonna go cream up and get the fuck out of here for right now. Let's see. I like you because you don't hate on anyone and don't ruin no one's day for nothing. What are you talking about? All I do is hate on everybody and try to ruin people's day. Like, teabag friendship is my calling card. And damn, what kind of cream? It's diclofenac, right? Diclofenac cream. It's like extra strength concentrated topical Tylenol. So it's Tylenol that absorbs directly into the skin and goes deep into the bone immediately. The thing is, it's Tylenol, and it's direct concentrated Tylenol, so it has all the negative effects of it. So if you do too much Tylenol, your liver bleeds, right? Even though you're putting it in your knee, your liver will start to bleed if you do too much Tylenol. Like that much, that concentrated. So it's like very important. Do not do more than 4 dosages, and you cannot take any other pain medication. Though the doctor said I can smoke weed. So I take the knee cream. I can do that 4 times a day. I've been disciplined enough to only do it 3 times a day. So that way, if I have an emergency time, I can do it. Like, oh my God, it hurts so much and I can't do anything. It's like, all right, well, I've only done it 3 times. I got 1 more for the day. And then I smoke weed. And thus far, that has made me an easier person to deal with. I was not a nice person before that. The pain, I apologize if I've been ornery or annoying in the past. It's just been very, very difficult dealing with this chronic pain. But I found that this combination, I call it the holy trinity of marijuana, alcohol, and this cream, it gets rid of the pain. It just puts me to sleep. So I take the alcohol out and I can function normal with the cream and the marijuana. And then that works. But I haven't taken any cream today, so I need to go do that now because it's starting to hurt, and I'm not going to live stream that because I take off my pants. It's like my whole fucking knee, right? Even if you wanted to see me with no pants on, I don't want you to see me. Go fucking deep fake my face on some pornography like a rail streamer, right? Anyways, I'm going to get going. I'll try to stream tomorrow. Like I said, as soon as there's more information, I'll stream. As soon as I can get PS Plus activated, I'll try and do some MK11, King of the Hills and stuff, and maybe stream that. I don't know if I'm going to stream other games. I was thinking of doing a Mortal Kombat retrospective where I play the story mode of the old games and stream that leading up to Mortal Kombat release, Mortal Kombat 1. So let me know if you guys think that would be cool. If we have like a watch along where we play story mode, we'll do 9, 10, and 11. If I can get a copy of MK versus DC to work, right? Because it's not backwards compatible, so I'd have to like pirate it or something. maybe we'll throw that in there and just play the old games until then. And then once I can get my PS Plus situation taken care of, we'll start doing King of the Hills for MK11, and then hopefully by that time MK12 will be out and we will be getting crazy. But like I said, I'm gonna go get creamy. Okay, I'm gonna go put some cream in between my knee, right? My knee bends like I'm put some cream in between here and on the top, right? But you're not coming with me for that. So I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. I miss doing this. I miss you guys. I'm coming back. I'm coming back strong. We're gonna come back harder, man. You know, like, what is it? What was that? Fucking that. I saw the bitch in concert, right? Sometimes love, it knocks you down, right? But I'm down for OT next week. Yeah, dude, let's go it. Let's go it. Let's go, man. I'm ready to get it all situated and squared away. I have a PS5, so I can put the game on PS5 and we can do all of that or whatever. We'll figure something out. But I'm gonna get going, guys. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Yeah.